Personally, like you have
No, not yes, if I'm in your property or if I'm in private property, but not in a public building. You guys are public employees, so we're perfectly safe and protected under the First Amendment.
You went to the law library.
I read case law and a lot of things. I mean,
What's the latest case law that you looked up?
I mean, Pennsylvania v. Mims, Maryland v. Wilson.
Okay.
So you cannot
enforcement says that you're not.
That rules for the courtrooms.
No, it's not for the courtrooms. It is
All
defined.
we need is
Public records
a public
request.
record request.
A routine audit at the Massachusetts State House turns into a heated debate when public employees demand that cameras be turned off, claiming a personal end quote. Right end quote. To not be filmed while on the clock, staff threatened to call security on peaceful citizens. Will the end quote, Rangers end quote, enforce a fake policy, or will they acknowledge the First Amendment? Watch as in oppos, Mr. Shoppers and oppos, for Liberty School government workers on the reality that they work for the people, not the other way around.
Can I help you? I don't want to be recorded. What can I do to help you?
Are you a public employee?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have that privilege. You work in a public building. Can you please tell me?
Privilege?
Yeah, you don't have that privilege if you're working for us right now.
You can't come in and just record somebody.
Really?
Without their
Well,
permission.
I just did.
Would you want me to call security?
You would be wasting resources for that because
No,
I'm just
I wouldn't
walking.
be.
Yes, I'm just walking around with a camera.
A receptionist in room 146 becomes, end quote, triggered, end quote, by the camera and calls for the, end quote, Rangers, end quote, security, claiming he has a right to not be filmed. The auditor masterfully counters, end quote, you work for the public. You don and oppos. Tell us what to do. End quote. This highlights a, end quote, massive fail, end quote, in employee orientation, where public servants believe they can weaponize law enforcement to suppress constitutional rights in a publicly accessible building.
What do you want? What do you want?
Well, first of all, you're giving me the wrong approach. You work for the public.
I'm not dealing with this. We're not dealing with this.
Okay, don't deal with it.
Okay.
But I'm just asking you a
This
question.
guy's coming and recording me, and I asked not to recording me, and he's being confrontational. So we
I'm
can
just
talk
telling you I have the
if
right
want.
to record here. I'm asking him a question. I have the right to.
Can I help you with something? What's going on?
Yes, could you please tell me your name and your position so I know who I'm speaking with?
Sure, my name is Kate Kelly. I work for Representative David
Hi.
Linsky.
Okay,
This is,
thank
you. Can I help you with something?
We're just walking around taking video of the building like everyone does at the State House. He's triggered about it, so.
Are being confrontational for no reason, and I don't understand.
You're
why.
good. You're very nice. Thank
We
you.
need some help here, I think.
Now you're gonna see how he gets educated right now. Watch.
We're up in room 146. I think we need to fix this board. I'll call the Rangers directly. Thank you.
You're gonna see. He's gonna get an education on the First Amendment. We have freedom of the press. This is the people's
Hi,
building.
we have a couple of folks up here in 146 who are recording us and being confrontational and for no reason, and I think we need a little help here.
And then we're just asking questions. You're being confrontational, calling the cops and everything.
Yep. Okay, well, how are we supposed to deal with the situation?
You just sit down and do your work, and if somebody asks you a question, you just do it.
Our name and what we do.
What happened to the other lady they had here? She was so nice. Hi. You're very cute.
Okay.
I bet you he doesn't want to hang up right now. Okay, so what did they say? Do we have the right to be here?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you say you apologize at least, and we can start all over?
No, I'm not going to apologize because I don't feel comfortable with your situation.
But how don't you feel comfortable about our rights? You work in the people's building.
What do you want? What is the information that you want from me, sir?
Okay, what do you do here, and what services do you provide?
I'm a receptionist here at the Committee on Post Audit and Oversight.
Okay, cool.
That's all we wanted to know.
That's all we wanted to know.
You don't have to call the cops on the First Amendment.
That wasn't the cops that talked.
You said the Rangers.
You called the Rangers. Who was that? The Power Rangers? Who did you call?
I'm not answering any other questions, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, guess what? Next time, buddy, we're in a constant state of surveillance. Why don't you call somebody for that? But you won't. You only call on minorities and citizens. Shame on you.
You're trying to get me in trouble for video recording? Really? You should be worried about people walking around with
Why are you
guns.
coming in confronting people? What's the point of
You
this?
confronted me. I walked in here.
You came in recording me. I asked you not to record
So
me.
what's so bad about video recording? What's so bad about it?
I asked you not to record me, that's all.
Did you ask
And
the
were-
kid?
But you don't. Okay, you can ask me, but I can refuse. Now
Well,
you don't.
we did it. I'm not talking to you anymore, so that's it.
Okay.
Just remember, you're a public employee. You work for us. We're making sure that you do the right job. Now you got educated by Mr. America. Like, share, and subscribe.
Can I help you?
We're just taking video. Could you please tell me your name and your position here, please?
What's this for?
I'm just wondering.
No, sorry.
No?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to. I
Are
don't
you-
know who you are.
Are you a public
employee?
Are you a public employee?
I'm in a public building.
You're right.
For the public?
I do, yeah.
So you can't just tell us your name?
No, I don't want to tell you my name.
How do we know who we're speaking with?
Is this how you treat people that come in and asking for tours and information? You refuse to give your name?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not giving you my name.
Well, I'll look it up online.
We can still find out. We have the right to know who's working here.
Where are you from? I just don't get it. Why
I'm
won't
just-
you tell me?
Well, I mean, I'm not a public employee, so I'm not required to identify myself, but you are.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Can I help you with something, sir?
How you doing, sir? Are you her supervisor?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't she supposed
Are you
to?
filming us in our office right now, sir?
This is your office. How much did you pay for it? Because this is
What
a public.
can we do for you, sir?
Well, this is a public building. We're walking around with our cameras, just like a lot of people do here on a daily basis. We walked in here to see, check up on our public employees, and I would assume that if she's sitting right here, there's not a sign right here that identifies her or
What is it that we
what
can
or what
do for you,
services
sir?
she provides. Well, I'm trying to find out who I'm speaking with first, so I asked her, "What's your name and your position?" so I can know what we can talk about in this office.
That doesn't make any sense. I'll be happy
It doesn't
to
make
give
it.
you a
It doesn't.
business
It doesn't make
card,
any
sir.
sense
I'll
that
get
I'm.
you a business card for further contact, okay?
I'm just trying to find out who's working here and what are you guys offering or what, you know?
We work for a state representative from Quincy.
Okay, so there you go. That's all I was.
And there you go.
And this is your
His
card.
name's outside the door.
And your name?
My name's John Walsh. It's on the card.
John Walsh. Okay. So I'm sure they gave you one of these, or you haven't
No,
made it.
She doesn't have business cards. No, sir. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No,
Okay.
that's fine. I'm just taking pictures.
All right. Appreciate the visit.
No problem. You
Take
have a
care.
good one.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi. What are you offering?
What are you folks doing here?
Why are you recording?
Why am I recording?
There's constant surveillance. Why do you not care about the cameras everywhere?
We're just taking pictures of the
Taking
building.
pictures of the
Yeah,
state.
we don't consent to pictures being taken of us, though.
Are you guys public employees?
Yes. we
Okay,
are.
so you don't have
Is
that
this a public
privilege.
building?
Yes, we do actually. We all have our own personal autonomy, so we actually can.
Well, when you're in public,
Deny
there's no
consent.
expectation of privacy.
Correct.
Actually, somebody from this building once tried to hit us with a privacy check, and it was
All right.
upheld
We
under the First
also
Amendment.
reserve the right to call the state police.
Oh,
You can
please
call-
do. Please do.
And
They've
that's where you
reaffirmed that we've been here, and they've reaffirmed our right to film in public.
We
You
could-
guys are public employees, and you
I
work
don't
for
wanna
us.
step in, no, no, no.
Why are you so upset about cameras? You never got upset about the constant surveillance.
Well, you
everywhere
came.
else.
Well, you came out. You came out and
Yeah,
you said.
let them have a private
Well,
party on our
let me
tax
tell you
time.
something.
Sorry.
You came out and you offered some help. We didn't approach you. You approached us all the way from over here.
What can I do?
Okay, so now you tell me, what are you offering? How can you? So how can you help me?
Check in. If you want to see a representative, I can help you.
Okay, that's fine. We're just walking around taking pictures. I don't know why you guys so upset. You guys are public employees.
She's upset. She's trying to close the door because she's never seen a camera before.
No, I've seen a camera, and you don't need to be rude, but
I can do whatever I want. It's the First Amendment. You don't need to be rude. You're shutting the door of a public building that we pay for. We pay your
No,
salary.
this is actually where you check in.
It doesn't
These
make
are
it-
all private offices.
Oh,
Okay, so maybe you
guys
should
rented
keep it
this out?
closed.
Did you guys rent this out?
Do you have a problem specifically with us? I don't know.
You
why
approached
came here.
us.
You're attempting-
I'm not
you're-
sure why you came here looking for a fight.
We came up
We're
with
not
this
looking for a
and
fight.
attempted
You
to
approached-
shut
Because
the door.
your tone is very
How
confrontational.
is my tone confrontational?
Because you are being very snippy, like right off the bat. We said nothing.
Well-
We're just wondering why
You're
you're
shutting
recording
the
because
door.
that is against what people typically do. So that's why we're asking.
Well, it's all right.
Let me
It's
ask
all
you a
right. It's all right to video record in this building.
Let me
So
ask you
if
a
this is a private office, then it should say it around here.
Yeah,
You
so
guys.
please check in with the reception
Okay.
across the hallway in 443. That is that room over there.
But
This is
please-
446.
but please, it's
so
on-
it says check in 443. So it actually there's signage everywhere.
It doesn't
That
say
says directions
private.
there.
It says please.
It
Please
says-
is a request.
Private.
But we're leaving because you don't want us here.
Okay.
But you're rude. You work for us. You work for the public. We don't work for you.
I actually pay taxes too, so I work
So you pay taxes with our tax money. Good job.
with your tax. That doesn't even make
Yes, because you get paid for
You get
from
paid
us. Your whole
You don't
check
make
is
sense.
from
You're sitting here
us.
Eating pizza.
No
and-
one's eating pizza. This is from a
Let me
celebration
ask,
earlier.
let me ask you a
This has
question.
nothing to do with
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been so uptight about the constant surveillance we're in from the other governmental agencies, or are you only upset about people that have $40 camera phones? Oh, of course. You've never gotten upset about the constant government surveillance. Have you ever heard of Edward Snowden, ma'am? That's right. I don't think so. You don't care about
I
that.
have actually.
Yeah. When minorities enter with cameras, you get upset. But
I'm actually
Edward
also a
Snowden.
minority, so I don't
Okay,
know.
great.
I don't
Are you a supervisor?
We're a lot of different minorities.
Brett, what are you doing about the conditions under DCF? So you can have a pizza party, but you can't tell me about DCF.
First of all, you don't understand that we're not having a pizza party.
Well,
We
everyone
actually
just, you guys are sitting around a table, there's candy and pizza, and you guys are lounging around, and you're shutting the door.
Attacking the First Amendment.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Excuse me.
So can we know what your name and your position is?
What are you specifically doing about the fact that DCF is in shambles? Are you guys doing anything, or are you just having pizza parties? Can you answer a question about how the children are being treated in DCF here?
Can you tell me your name and your position?
That's where everybody's gonna go, the handicap entrance. Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, why are you filming me?
Are you guys public employees?
Excuse me?
Are you public employee?
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to find out who I'm speaking with first.
Well, I work here, I work in municipal.
Oh, okay. So it's perfectly fine. We're allowed to record here under the First Amendment. We have freedom of the press. We're allowed to.
What are you recording for? That's my question.
Well, I don't answer questions, but I'm working on a story. Could you please?
I'm only a receptionist, though.
Okay, could you please tell me your name and?
I'm just a receptionist, I don't really.
Okay,
I mean,
and
unless you're looking for something specific.
Okay, and what are you offering here? What are you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You mean, me offering?
Well, what services?
I would like you to put that down first, though.
Why?
An employee named Nancy argues that she doesn't end oppos. T want to be filmed and asks the auditor to identify himself first. The auditor delivers a, end quote, gold star, end quote, lesson in law, stating, end quote, you an oppos, re a public employee, they're an oppos. S no assumption of privacy. You work for us, we pay your salary, end quote. This documents the auditor's victory as Nancy eventually concedes and provides her name after being told by security that the filming is legal.
This is my job. I'm working on a story.
Yeah. What job?
Myself.
Yeah, but you're filming me now. I'm just a receptionist, and I don't.
I understand, but you're a public employee. There's no assumption of privacy in public.
What you're at for me, I don't know who. You got to tell me specifically what you're looking for.
Well, I'm trying to find out what this office is and what do you.
Municipalities and regional government, but I
and what do you guys?
want to be filmed.
Well, you don't have that privilege.
I don't want to be filmed either, but there's cameras everywhere. We're under constant surveillance.
I know, but I don't have to be filmed. I'm a receptionist.
Well, maybe you can. If you work for a private company, then you can request that.
Still, I mean, I can find out and call the guards and see what they say.
Sure.
To see if I,
Sure. There's absolutely nothing wrong about filming in public.
I understand, but I don't have to be filmed.
Then why do you work for the public? There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, but I don't know where you're from.
Well,
you're not from a.
But you don't know where everybody's from.
You don't know where all the constant
surveillance. You're not from a school. You're not from a newspaper.
How do you know?
I asked you that.
Well, we don't have to answer any questions, ma'am.
Of course you do. If you're coming into my office.
Let me tell you something. This is our office. This is the public.
I work here, but you're coming into
exactly,
our office.
exactly. So you guys work for us.
When anybody else comes into my office, I ask them, "What are you here for?"
But you're not even giving out your name, but you want us to give our information.
But you're coming into my office. I need to know.
This is not your office. This is the
work here. Of course, it's my office.
Yes, you work for us. We pay your salary.
That's regardless. But I need to know who you are.
No, you don't. We need to know who you are.
Okay, let me just see if I can call the.
Why don't you do that? That would be a great.
How
just ask her for her name.
How are we antagonizing a public employee for asking their name and what they offer?
I didn't know who they were. So, all right.
How is it impolite to ask her name? That's ridiculous. That's not impolite.
Okay, so what did they say?
My name is Nancy, and they said I guess.
Oh, so we can film.
No, you just gotta ask me what you want to ask me. My name is Nancy.
Okay, so no. Let's go back to the Rangers because you wanted to call the Power Rangers first. So
it's not the Power Rangers.
What did they say?
Tell me what you want me to say, and then ask me a question.
What did the Rangers tell you?
They said I can answer you.
Okay, there you go. Okay,
so my name is Nancy.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. I'm Enrique. That's the polite thing to do. There you go.
I'm very polite.
Well, you're not because you work for the public.
Just get to the point.
Okay, so what services do you guys
We're
give here the citizens
This is an
of?
office with state representatives from all districts.
Perfect.
Thank you. If you would have said that 15 minutes ago, you wouldn't have to make any taxpayer dollars.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Get back to work, please. Get back to work, please.
Have a good one.
We want to make sure our employees are doing their work.
I do my work. Thank you.
Well, good. We'll get back to it.
All you have to do is respect the First Amendment.
I respect the First Amendment. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
We're not arguing. Well, you're the
All
one.
right, I'm
You
just-
did.
I did you.
You
when
did sit
asked
down
me
here and
what-
argue with us. That's the thing. You
All
did
right,
sit down here
all
and
right,
argue
thank
with
you
us.
so much. Have a good.
Thank
can
you.
go
You
now.
take care. Well, we can go whenever we want, but we're just gonna.
Okay.
We're not gonna
All right.
interrupt you any longer.
Thank you.
Cannabis policy.
Yeah. Yeah, this. I think this is. We did go down here last time.
What do you think? Should we ask them questions about weed?
What are we gonna ask them? I already know the law. That's one thing I do.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Could you please tell me your name and your position here, please?
I'm Michael McLeish, legislative aide.
Nice to meet you, Enrique.
Enrique.
Just walking around, taking a tour of the building, checking up on our public employees. Can you tell me what do you guys manage in this office, or what do you guys do?
Are you recording me?
Yes.
Let me check my chief of staff if that's okay.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. It's protected under the First Amendment. We have freedom of the press.
I think you have to get permission. He has to get permission though first to be recorded, right?
Permission from who?
To be recorded, my own permission.
Personally, like you have.
No, not yes. If we're like, if I'm in your property or if I'm in private property, but not in a public building. You guys are public employees, so we're perfectly safe and protected under the First Amendment.
Are you okay, Michael? You want me to talk to him?
I mean, I'm fine.
It's cool.
Just tell me who are you here on behalf?
I'm Enrique. I'm from Auditing America, and we're just walking around, checking up on our public employees.
Yeah, I'm a legislative aide. I do a lot of constituent and communication work for the representative on behalf of the district, Belmont, Arlington, and Cambridge.
Okay.
And you have any specific questions about my job role, or?
No, I just thought it was the cannabis office.
So I
or
don't work on the cannabis committee side. I work for most of his district side.
Okay.
His chairmanship as chairman of the committee, cannabis committee. We have legal staff who
Okay.
deal with those issues.
Hey man, you're very professional. We appreciate your work. Keep it up, man.
I appreciate it.
This audit results in a and quote, total fail and quote, for the State House staff's professionalism, but and quote, pass and quote, for the security rangers who refused to arrest the auditors. The auditors successfully documented multiple constitutional violations by employees who attempted to block doorways and hide their names. By standing their ground, they proved that public servants must identify to the public they serve. The result, a viral display of the disconnect between government workers and the Bill of Rights. Your tax dollars, your right to watch. If you support journalists who bring accountability to the State House and refuse to let in quote, triggered in quote, employees hide from the camera, hit the like button, subscribe to Auditing America, and demand the truth for more Massachusetts updates. And comment below. Should a public employee be fired for refusing to give their name to a citizen? A routine audit at the South Holland City Hall turns volatile when a groundskeeper attempts to trespass a journalist from a public sidewalk. Claiming he and Oppos, S in quote, triggered in quote, by the camera and using his PTSD as a shield, the staffer called for backup to remove the press. Will the arriving officers enforce an illegal order, or will they acknowledge the people and Oppos? S right to peaceably assemble? Watch as A and Oppos, veiled threat and Oppos, from a government employee meets a masterclass in constitutional law.
Go on.
You guys township employees? We have to leave our premises. Whatever meeting is going on is at that door.
What
You
are you
cannot be
talking
here.
about? This is Who are you?
I'm over buildings and grounds. You cannot be here.
You're over.
Public access. Pardon me?
This is public access.
This is not public access. You cannot.
Who told you that?
I'm asking you
Is
to
there a
leave.
sign?
Listen.
So you're
I'm not
asking?
gonna argue.
This
I don't
is a sidewalk.
Sir, I'm asking you to leave.
So you're not telling us to leave. You're asking.
I'm asking
Yeah,
you
you're asking
to
us.
leave.
Right. Okay, but we're not doing
Please.
anything wrong.
You're not doing anything right either.
What are you talking about?
Sir.
What?
Sir.
The First Amendment is
Sir,
a right.
Sir. Are you a
asked us-
are you a township resident?
I'll
Yes
ask
or no?
the
Are you
questions
a
around here.
Hold on, wait. Sir,
Are you on Team Tiff?
I'm
or are you
asking
against
you
Team Tiff?
to leave
I'm
the
asking you whose
premises.
side you're on. Team Tiff or against Team Tiff? You said you weren't telling us. We're on a public sidewalk. This is literally...
This is private property.
This is public property. This is private property.
Sir.
Have you completely bumped your head?
Sir, I'm going to tell you something.
I'm
I'm
going to
a
tell you
disabled
something.
veteran with PTSD.
Good
You
for
are
you.
sending
That
me
doesn't
in a
mean
place
anything. I
that is
didn't
not
come to
good
you.
for me.
I
Well,
didn't
then
come
this
to you.
isn't the right job for you,
You
buddy.
came to us.
Yeah,
Please, you came to us. You
you drove
literally
over
got
here.
parked.
We were
Okay,
minding
you're
our
blocking
own
Team
business.
Tiff right here. We want to make sure the access is clear for Team Tiff.
Hey, come over here.
What is
We
the
got a
problem?
problem. and
You're the
I
only
think we need to
problem.
get this thing rectified.
You're the only problem, dude.
All right.
You are the only problem. And then you said you're PTSD. I don't know what that means. Does that mean you're going to try to get violent with somebody? I mean, let's just be real. What does it mean that you're PTSD?
You're literally the ground.
A routine audit at the South Holland City Hall turns volatile when a groundskeeper attempts to trespass a journalist from a public sidewalk, claiming he and Oppos, S in quote, triggered in quote, by the camera and using his PTSD as a shield. The staffer called for backup to remove the press. Will the arriving officers enforce an illegal order, or will they acknowledge the people and Oppos' right to peaceably assemble? Watch as A and Oppos, veiled threat and Oppos, from a government employee meets a masterclass in constitutional law.
Keeper trying to give orders.
What does it mean that you're PTSD and that we're going to trigger you or something? Are you trying to blame us for how you're going to react? That don't fly around here. You know what I mean? You're responsible for how you act. You chose to drive your truck over here. You chose to get far too close to any of us. And as far as I'm concerned, I would prefer to still practice social distancing so you could stay 6 to 10 feet away from me. Is that too much to ask?
I backed up.
I'll back up a little bit too, because I don't want this guy's PTSD to get triggered, because I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's got a weapon in his pocket that he's going to plan on pulling out a weapon and like shooting me. But he brought up the PTSD for a reason. What's up? Long time no see.
I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I'm meeting you guys.
What's your name?
What's your name?
No, what's your name? I'll ask the questions around here.
Oh,
We're on public property, bro.
so what's going on? What are you guys doing?
We're on public property.
No,
and
this isn't public. This isn't public.
It's not public property. They're having a public meeting, correct?
Do you see a sign that says private property? This
So
is
why
anybody.
are you guys harassing the gentleman
Harassing? No, he came up to us. We were just standing on the sidewalk talking amongst ourselves.
So why are you
And
guys
he
harassing
comes
him?
up to us.
Okay.
He came up to us. That's not harassing. Okay, he came up to us. As you can see, he double parks and then comes up to us telling us what we don't even know this guy from Adam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a public meeting going on here.
Okay.
Okay, there's a news truck right there.
Gotcha.
Do you see the news truck?
This is a matter of great
Okay.
public
Do you see the
interest.
public meeting
All
that's
around
going on
this
in there?
building that you don't seem to realize is public property. Okay, the right of the people to assemble peaceably, the right of the people to press.
So why aren't you guys in there then?
I'll ask the questions.
No,
okay.
you're not. You're not
Yeah.
asking the question.
We don't have to be in there.
Well, I don't have.
Put you guys inside in the meeting then, if you guys are so curious about it.
We'll ask the questions around here, Rojas.
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm one of the people.
So then why are you asking me questions?
Because that's the power of the people.
Okay,
They
so
press
if you're
on
gonna
their
ask me
government.
questions, then I can ask you questions too, right?
Well, you're not going to get any answers.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
What's up? Oh yeah, we've met you before.
Welcome to public property.
Yeah, welcome to the public meeting that's going on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I like you better
We can-
already. What's your name?
We've met you before.
What's your name again?
What's up?
Reyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A female officer initially tells the auditors they must leave because it and Oppos' not public property. However, after the auditor challenges her, she is forced to admit, end quote, it is public property, end quote. This documents the auditor and Oppos' end quote, gold star, end quote, pass and standing his ground, proving that officers often use false legal claims to see if citizens will fold. The auditor correctly notes, end quote, Don and Oppos, T ever lied to me. A female officer initially tells the auditor,
Listen, it's not going to work between us, okay?
I wouldn't want to.
Your job,
On the sidewalk over
it's not going to work between us. What's up? We brought more to the party.
They're saying it's public property, so they have every right to be here.
Yeah, Absolutely, we have a right to
Is
be
it
here.
is it public property?
It is.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
why'd you lie to us?
Well,
Why did you lie to us?
no, hang on. Now there's two sides. Did they ask you to leave? That you're causing this disturbance?
No, we're not causing a disturbance.
Nobody's causing the disturbance.
Not doing anything.
That's the best
Oh!
bet. Bye bye.
Got motive.
Bye bye.
I'm asking you guys to leave too, because I'm gonna go talk to them and ask them why they don't want you here.
But you just said this is public property.
We have a right to assemble here.
He's coming back. You don't gotta.
No, we want to see what he's doing.
He said he's gonna go talk.
Yeah, that's called conspiring. Do you know what? Hey,
It's called
listen.
both sides of the story. Man.
Listen, life works better when we all conduct ourselves in a lawful manner. That includes you. Do you know what Section 241, Section 242, Title 18 of the Federal Code says?
Exactly.
Section 241 is conspiracy to deprive somebody of their rights. Section 2...
You're saying they never asked you to leave. Did they ask you to leave?
Only this crazy guy that came up to us, and then he starts demanding us that we do stuff, telling us, yes, PTSD, giving us veiled threats. He did it on camera. So if you want a lawful society, go talk to him and ask him why he thinks it's okay to make lawful threats or veiled threats.
That's why he's asking him what's going on over there, and we came over here and spoke with you guys.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
So there's no issue.
There's no issue.
Give us a second to talk to the other side.
I mean, other than a bunch of armed gunmen here, there's no issue.
Armed gunman.
You're an armed gunman, man. Come on. You don't know that you're
You don't have a FOID or a CCL. You could be armed too, man.
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. Violence doesn't solve anything. All it does is make.
Solve anything.
Yeah, well,
it definitely doesn't.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I'd like a serious answer.
Okay.
How much time do you spend on the shooting range?
I go to the shooting range a lot. I love the shooting.
Okay, how often do you visit the law library?
The law library?
Yeah. When's the last time you went to the law library?
I read case law and a lot of things. I mean,
What's the latest case law that you looked up?
I mean, Pennsylvania v. Mims, Maryland v. Wilson.
Okay.
Terry v. Ohio.
Okay, Terry v. Ohio. Okay, what's your?
versus Connor.
Okay, so what's your opinion on Terry v. Ohio? Now that we're talking about it.
What's my opinion on Terry v. Ohio?
I mean, you've been kind of cool. I got a problem with her, but you're cool, man.
What's your problem with her? She's cool too.
She lied to me.
About what?
She said that this wasn't public property. And I fucking know that to be false.
There's a public meeting here, right?
Right. So why would she come right out the gate with a bullshit lie?
Well, maybe she thought that because they advised that they asked you guys to leave multiple times.
But that has nothing. But that doesn't change whether this is public property or private property, does it?
If you're disrupting, then if you're
we were outside. We were outside minding our own business, and then even if what do you think a protest is? A protest is loud, right? Are you going to arrest somebody for protesting?
Look, man, I don't have anything. I think everybody should be able to voice their side of the story, their opinions. I have no problem with people peacefully protesting and getting their side of the story.
Okay, so then if we were, even if we were doing what they said, even if they were doing what you maybe jumped to the conclusion that we were doing, there would be nothing illegal or unlawful.
If you guys want to go inside of the meeting, I'll take you guys in there.
He said that the security guy said we couldn't go in there.
That was the building and grounds guy.
No, the security. No, we're talking about the security guy inside because we already tried that. We tried to attend the meeting.
Yeah, he said we had to go downstairs.
You can't be harassing people out here. That's why.
Who's harassing who?
You're being annoying to people.
He's the one that initiated contact with us.
Come on, I'll take you inside.
Okay.
I don't want to go inside.
Illinois 28, David Charles, 32471. David Charles, 32471.
You got coffee?
Road.
You know I'm not going to answer questions, right?
Really? Then I'm not going to answer your questions.
Well, listen, this is where things break down. By your policies and procedures, I haven't read them yet, but I'm guessing that in your policies and procedures it says that you're supposed to be professional and courteous to the public, correct?
Professional?
Until you have a problem with me not wanting to answer your questions, then...
I'm just asking if you like coffee or tea.
Okay, are you going to buy me a coffee?
I'm a tea person.
Are you going to buy me a coffee?
Who knows? You never know.
Hey. She can't buy me a coffee, though, because it's never going to work with me and her. We would fight like cats and dogs. You know what I mean? Like she starts off lying to me, saying that this is private property. Didn't you say that? I mean, we got it on camera, so I'm going to double check the camera, but I'm pretty...
Why are you asking me if you have your camera and you recorded everything?
Well, I mean, you know, like when...
Annoying. Why don't you guys just go? If you're not going to go in the meeting, what's the point of you hanging out in the parking lot?
Do you think a protest...
What's the point of hanging out in the parking lot if you're not going to go inside in the meeting?
What's the point of anybody being here?
This audit results in quote, total exposure, end quote, of the lack of training in South Holland and Oppo's administration. The auditors successfully refused to be intimidated by the groundskeeper and forced the police to acknowledge their right to be there. By educating the officers on Title 18, Section 241 and AMP 242, Conspiracy Against Rights, the auditor proved that the public sidewalk is a protected forum. The result, the auditors maintained their position, documenting the entire meeting from the steps of City Hall. Rights aren't and Oppos, T an option, they and Oppos, re a requirement. If you support journalists who school, end quote, PTSD shielding, end quote, tyrants and refuse to let the police lie about public property, hit the like button. Subscribe to Auditing America and People Press Harder for more Illinois accountability. And comment below, should a government employee be fired for making and Oppos, veiled threat and Oppos, to a citizen? A routine audit at the Philadelphia Sheriff and Oppos' office turns into a constitutional battleground when deputies claim recording is prohibited in their lobby. Citing signs intended only for courtrooms and judicial proceedings, the officers attempt to shut down a journalist seeking a simple complaint form. Will the Sheriff and Oppos' staff acknowledge that they are an administrative office, or will they continue to hide behind quote, shady, end quote, interpretation of the law? Watch as the press refuses to be silenced by badge-heavy bluffing.
Sir, you can't record them.
Sir, this is the sheriff's
You
station.
can't record them.
Says what's the law that says?
I
mean, why are you lying to us? I mean, I don't get it. We just want a public records request and a complaint form, and then we'll be out of your hair.
How many times did I tell him that? It was like 3 times, right? Yeah.
How you doing, sir? Where do I go to get a
There's no recording here, and if you read the sign.
A deputy orders the auditor to stop recording, pointing to a sign that prohibits cameras in, end quote, courtrooms, end quote. The auditor masterfully counters by noting that they are in the Sheriff and Oppos' office lobby, not a judicial chamber, and that he has already read the full 53 PA CS Section 4101 statute. This highlights end quote, massive fail, end quote, in officer training where staff use courtroom rules as a weapon to suppress transparency in public service areas.
For the courtrooms?
Yeah, if you read the sign out there, you know that you can't record them.
What floor is the court on?
Did you hear me, sir? You're still recording me, and I'm just directing you to the sign. It's out there in the hall.
Yeah, it's right around the corner there. I've read it already. I've read all the way through the actual things for the courtrooms and proceedings.
Put that out there for a reason. You can't record them.
Look, we read this before, and I need my public records request.
Okay. Yeah, this is the same one they were quoting over here.
Right, but look, this isn't the
That
court.
only refers to the court office.
This is not the court floor.
No.
This is the sheriff's office.
Where they conduct court business.
So where would I go to get a public records request? In a complaint format, sir?
Bye-bye now.
Over here, I guess?
Sam 400 to Sam 41.
Can you direct me where to go?
I told you that you can't record in here. You're still recording.
It's for the courtrooms, and this is not the court.
Turn those off.
I need a public records request, and I'll be out of here.
Just one more question.
All right, you're asking for it. No, we're not. Do we know what that law says?
I don't care. Sam 400.
I've read the actual whole law of that, the directive.
You can't record them, sir. You can't record them.
Sir, this is the sheriff's
You
station.
can't record them.
The law
Says where's the what's the law that says?
The law specifically states that any citizen is allowed to report public officials.
They're not public officials.
Supreme Court protects it.
The sheriff's office?
They're not public officials.
This guy over here, I believe, is the deputy chief, right? This guy right here, one of these guys that came out before.
So I can record them. They work here. I can record them.
I mean, why are you lying to us? I mean, I don't get it. We just want a public records request and a complaint form, and then we'll be.
So you cannot enforcement. So it's not you're not.
That rules for the courtrooms.
No, it's not for the courtrooms. It is defined. All we need is
public records
a public
request.
record request and some complaint forms.
Okay, give me some.
Yeah, you can have that.
That's all we want.
That's no problem.
Yeah.
Like we could have been already gone.
Not a problem. But what you can do?
Let me ask you a question. Just say some question. If that's all you want, why are you videotaping?
Well, we like to document everything in case things go awry, and we have the right to do it.
All right, but here's the question: if we're not saying no to you, why do you need to videotape?
Oh, you guys were saying no. That's
Who
why.
was saying no?
This guy right here in the red shirt.
He said no.
I said no. And you recorded that, so
He said.
you can go back.
He said I can't record.
Have a seat, and we'll get you your complaint forms.
All right, great.
All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
An inspector attempts to broker a, in quote, compromise, in quote, by telling the auditor he can record outside the door, but must stop while inside to get his forms. The auditor correctly identifies this as a lack of transparency, stating, in quote, documenting my experience. Anything other than that would be a lack of transparency, in quote. This documents a, and quote, fail, end quote, in professional integrity, as officials try to hide administrative actions behind a veneer of security concerns that don and oppose. T apply to a public lobby.
Standing, but that's fine. Okay.
All right.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
No problem.
it.
And with the cameras, you can go outside the door. We have no problem giving you whatever you need, but the recording you can do outside the door, not inside of this area. So if you want the paperwork, you can have it. But that's not what you're going to do
I would
next.
suggest you listen to the sergeant and the inspector. You can record outside here. We're going to give you complaint forms. I'll follow the orders at this point. Okay? I'm telling you right now.
All right, yeah, look, I'm willing to compromise with you. I'll record from right over here until we get our information.
No problem. We'll give you the documents.
All right? We're going to get your forms. We're going to work with you. All right?
All right, great.
All right, thank you.
And we are going to double check that though, and if that doesn't
that's
apply
fine.
to this, we will be back.
You will find out where, especially this man, he knows his stuff. You're going to find out. All right? But we're going to get your stuff.
Excuse me, can I get... Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
And then also you recorded people who may be enforcing PFAs.
Well, don't tell us that. I mean,
I'm telling you that
right.
Because somebody could see it.
Well, I would.
Something could happen.
I would never know. You know.
Okay. Yeah, that's nothing to do with us.
Well,
it's a public place, so I mean, there's.
Well, but actually, you can't record.
I mean, if it's witness protection or something, yeah, I can blur their face or whatever.
Okay.
I'm not here to record them. I'm here to document my experience of how to get a public records request form. A lot of people don't know that they can record the sheriff's office. You can record in the sheriff's office. I mean, anything other than that would be a lack of transparency, right?
You can't record here. That's what I'm saying. If you want transparency, you can get that. Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
See that sign right there?
And I see that, but also, if even when you look here, that and then come here, here's a.
Well, we already know what this is. I read the actual document, which is pages long, and it's for courtrooms, proceedings, and litigants.
What do they define the court? They say sheriff's office, DA's office, and all of that. So
No, we've been in plenty of DA's office, prosecutor's office, tax office. We do this. We know our rights. We're not coming in here blind. Come on.
No, I'm not saying you're coming in blind. You're coming in wrong. That's what you're coming in.
I've read that whole order. This is just a summary of what the directive that's here, 18 PACS civil statute. I've been over it so many times. I mean,
it might be unusual, but it ain't wrong.
No, okay.
You both go. Okay.
Complaint form, public records request. This is just the complaint form.
We have that. We need the public records request.
We needed both, yeah.
Right to know law?
We gave you some complaint form.
Yeah, we did a public records request, the right to know law.
So you could submit that to us if there's additional information that you're asking for as it relates to the law. That's something.
Oh no, not about the law. Like public records for like.
Yeah, there's a form.
There's not a form that we have per se. If you like, you can go to the law department and get additional information from them.
What floor is that?
The law department?
Or where?
It's over and it's at 15th and JFK.
And they have public records information forms.
You can go to the law department to see if you can make that request there. Okay.
You guys don't have them here.
Have a good day.
You guys should.
We're legally obligated to.
All right, we'll give them that.
This audit results in a and quote, total fail and quote, for the Philadelphia Sheriff's Office and Oppos, S legal literacy. The auditor successfully refused to surrender his camera and expose the staff and Oppos, S attempt to enforce courtroom decorum in a non-judicial space. While he eventually received a complaint form, the delay and hostility demonstrated a deep disconnect between public servants and the First Amendment. The result, a viral proof that knowing your rights is the only shield against officers who lie about the law. Transparency ISN and Oppos, T a privilege it and Oppos, S the law. If you support journalists who don and Oppos, T let in quote, shady in quote, sheriffs lie about courtroom signs and refuse to stop recording in public lobbies, hit the like button. Subscribe to Auditing America for more Philadelphia accountability and comment below. Should an administrative office be allowed to use courtroom rules to stop a camera?